Lindy Boone, so nice to see you.
Thank you for having me. I'm happy to be seen.
You're no stranger to our area, especially your dad, because I had the pleasure of speaking with him for about 30 minutes. I've got about 6 episodes out of it here, so I heard a lot of neat stories from him. He's got some good ones.
Oh, he can go on. He's had a
Yeah.
lot of good life
Well,
experiences.
of course, I had to ask Pat about his days with Elvis Presley, the king of rock and roll. During the 50s, you had more number one hits than Elvis himself.
Yes, 41 records. He had 40.
He's about to turn 90. Do you think he'll ever slow down?
We haven't seen any sign of that. Every now and then, I think maybe 90 will be a chance for him to kind of slow the pace, but
Yeah.
I don't know. This is how he's always been.
Well, it's so nice to speak with you, and I'm real excited about your new video that came out in March. Have the Southeast Texas debut of Word Layer. And this is a very personal song for you because that was actually your Twitter handle years ago before you got together with the songwriter and put it to Word Layer.
That's true. I had a book coming out and it was on Tyndale, and they told me I needed a Twitter account. And just because there were things in my book that had to do with speaking words intentionally and paying attention to that we are co-creating with God, I had these thoughts in my book, and I just thought, I'm going to make up this word layer, because it creates an image in my mind of a bricklayer, but using words to build your life with.
Well, you did have a wonderful life. It sounds like growing up, and about 20 years ago, you had tragedy in your life when your son, Ryan Corbin, fell 30 feet through a skylight there in Los Angeles at an apartment building, I believe. Is that where it happened?
His apartment building, he and his roommate were going up to the roof with lawn chairs, wearing their bathing suits. They were going to get some sun in the afternoon, and they stepped onto the roof, and Ryan, evidently, according to his roommate, was stepping across or over the skylight that was just flush with the roof. And his foot came down in the corner of it, and he miscalculated, I guess, and his weight, just the skylight didn't hold his weight, and it broke, and he fell through it, and there wasn't a floor right beneath. It was open to the bottom of a 3-story building. So he fell 3 stories down to concrete. So this was a moment that I'm sure his roommate will always hold in his mind, his memory. I never went to the apartment building. I didn't want to have that picture in my mind. Mm-hmm. But we've lived in the aftermath ever since June 19th, 2001, changed everything.
Soon after Ryan's tragic fall, the Boone family launched Ryan's Reach, a nonprofit organization based in Orange County, California, that operates 2 homes for traumatic brain injury survivors. For more information or to make a donation to this very worthy cause, visit ryansreach.com. Coming up next, we'll air the Southeast Texas debut of Lindy Boone's new video, Word Layer, as our King's Country Music Clip of the Week from Nashville.
King of the Road.
Here comes this week's Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback.
I have a little history with Beaumont. My parents invested in some oil wells in Beaumont when I was just a teenager, and we knew we were going to get oil rich, but it never happened. I don't know what happened, but I've never forgotten Beaumont. Anyway, good to talk to you, man. Congratulations on your success, and I like your crown. You've earned it.
King of the Road.
That was this week's Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback.